and we're going to talk about the Vortic United rug pull. We'll talk a little bit about how it happened, right? And we'll also talk about what the future holds, and kind of I will share with you what companies typically do when they're going through this sort of thing. And what they typically do is they come up with a lot of nonsense, right? Which is what we're seeing right now. So first and foremost, let me read the obituary, right? So this is the Vortic United obituary, and they just sent this out probably because everybody was waiting to get a withdrawal Monday, didn't get it. Everybody was waiting to get a withdrawal Tuesday, didn't get it, right? And radio silence for Vortic United, of course, complete silence from them, right? Total silence from them. Uh, yeah, no, 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 definitely, definitely, they looked like they were going to last, and I want to talk about well, and I will get to this, but I want to discuss the components that they had in place to where they could have lasted, right? And then I want to discuss what actually happened, right, and what actually transpired, right? And so, we're gonna get into it, guys. I'm not gonna give you I'm not gonna blow any smoke here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I'm gonna tell you what's really going on. Shout out to Crypto Muscle. Crypto Muscle was right about this from the start, right? I mean, he put Vortic United on his crypto death watch at the same day that I did the emergency live broadcast. Right, he put it on his death watch. He basically said it's over. He said I would love to be wrong, but I'm not, right? And so shout out to Crypto Muscle, man. It's a good dude. Crypto Muscle Network, Crypto Muscle Network. I am down with the Crypto Muscle. I like him. He tells it like it is. And he doesn't pull his punches either. So anyway, let's read this. Dear Vortic United partners, right? You're screwed. Dear Vortic United partners, here's the right. We're screwing you into the wall here. And they actually have a screwdriver, right? Look, it's a screwdriver. You can't make this stuff up. Dear Vortic United partners, here's a screwdriver, right? We're not screwing you though. No, but here, just look at our little screwdriver icon. Dear Vortic United partners, the last weeks, our IT was working incredibly hard to get all the updates done because, that IT, they do work hard, guys. You got to give it up for the IT. IT works incredibly hard, right? So apparently last week, their IT was working incredibly hard, right? Those IT guys, man, they got a tough job, really. What's going on, Tracy? All right. So last week's our IT has been working incredibly hard, and yeah, Vortic United, yeah, you're getting it this time. Mike, if you're watching this, sorry, dude. I mean, hey, dude, it is what it is, man. I know you guys probably liked me for a long time. You ain't gonna like me anymore, right? I'm not gonna be helping your cause here, right? To bring people in while you're not paying. Sorry about that, right? Relax, Mike. Relax. Relax, Mike. No problem here, Mike. Relax. Okay, so the last weeks our IT was working incredibly hard to get all the updates done. As you know, we came across several bugs, right? Gotta watch out for those bugs, guys. Those bugs will get you. So they came across several bugs, right, and security issues, which made the process slower than anticipated. Yeah, 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 yeah. What else? What else? Tell me some more. Tell me some more. I'm buying it all, right? I'm like, come on, give me some more. As you know, we came across several bugs, right, and security issues, which made the process slower than anticipated, especially the security part of the infrastructure that is critical and takes a lot of time. So, especially the security part of the infrastructure is critical and takes a lot of time because if they don't have security, the hackers might get them, right? Well, that's going to be the next thing, right? Well, 2 or 3 weeks, no, October 1st, right? Now they're saying, oh, we're going to get it done by October. First it was like first it was like 2 days, right? Then it was like a week, then it was another week. Now it's October 1st, and October 1st, probably what they're going to say is, we got hacked. The hackers got us, guys. We tried to put the security protocol in time. We just couldn't get it in time. And those hackers got us and they got your money. And you know what else? It was that Unlimited Freedom guy's fault too. That YouTuber, Unlimited Freedom. It's his fault. Go get your money back from him. We're going to blame him. We're going to blame Unlimited Freedom. That's when the hackers got us. And it was that Unlimited Freedom guy on YouTube. Yeah, him too. Go get him. It's probably what you're going to hear. Okay, so especially the security guard. So watch out, guys. They're the security, right? Remember that word, security, because that's what they're going to say in October. They're going to say we tried to fix the security, but we couldn't do it in time. The hackers got your money, guys. The hackers got because whoa, we didn't blow the trading account. Oh no, we're too good for that. We didn't blow the trading. Or we didn't do anything wrong. It was the hackers, and it probably has something to do with that Unlimited Freedom Network on YouTube. We knew we didn't like him from the start, right? Oh yeah, you liked me just fine when I was one of the top Vortic United people, right? But now that you're pulling this shenanigans, right? Now that you're pulling this crap, you ain't gonna like me too much anymore. He's burning bridges, right? Mike and Mike really could have helped him. Well, yeah, but hey, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna sacrifice my integrity so Mike and Mike can maybe help me sometime down the line? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna give you the real raw deal here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? Because people are tired of the bogusness, right? They're tired of the excuses. They're tired of the fake. They want the real. And that's what I'm going to give to you guys here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I'm going to give you that orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that nobody else has given to you. So, for those of you who just joined, Vortic United rug pull in progress, guys. Here's their latest message. They're pushing us out till October 1st. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wait around till October 1st. I'm going to just, hey, here you go. I'm going to twiddle my thumbs. Well, wait, because Vortic United said they're coming back October 1st. Oh, yeah. Come on, give me some more. Give me some more, guys. Let's pile it in. Let me keep on eating it up. It tastes so good. I'm okay, buddy. I'm okay. My dog's looking at me like, oh, this dude. All right, the last, God, dear Vortic United partners, right? And they put a screwdriver there, right? There's a screwdriver there. They couldn't put a freaking screwdriver there. Okay, so the last weeks, our IT was working incredibly hard to get all the updates done. As you know, we came across several bugs. Uh-oh, gotta watch those bugs. We came across several bugs and security issues. Security issues. Oh, guys, maybe it's hackers. What? Maybe it's hackers. That's what's gonna happen to our money. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, these last weeks, our IT was working incredibly hard to get the updates done. As you know, we came across several bugs and security issues, which made the process slower than anticipated. Yeah, you with me so far? You with me so far? Which made the process slower than anticipated. Especially the security part of the infrastructure is critical and takes a lot of time. Is that right? Right? You know what doesn't take a lot of time? All these new, packages that you put out for people to buy right here at the last minute. That doesn't take a lot of time, does it? Okay, we were waiting on them to do a quick check of the code to give us an estimation on A, the costs, and B, the timeline. That's the reason for our slightly delayed update. Oh, okay, gotcha. Give me some more, right? Feed me some more, right? I love it. Tastes so good, man. Tastes so good, guys. Give me some more of this good taste. According to their estimation, it usually takes 2 through 4 weeks to do extensive security audit, where they're going to find out you got hacked and your money's gone. Pen testing of critical infrastructure and endpoints. Does anybody understand what that means? No, right? Not even the Lord understands what that means because it makes no sense, right? They're going to pen test the critical infrastructure endpoints. Oh yeah. Hey, they're pen testing. Well, shoot, guy. Well, hey. You sorry about that, Vortic United. I thought for a minute you were rug pulling, but no, you're pen testing, right? Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Pen testing. That's a good one, right? I'll be sure to use that one day, right? You guys are giving me a lot of good ideas here. It was the pen testing, guys. That's what really did it. You know, the pen testing, right? And that. Why didn't I think of that? Right? Of course, guys. It's the pen testing. Yeah, pen testing. Yeah, my money is gone. Where's that money, man? Oh. Well, what can you do about pen testing? I mean, hey, it's not their fault, right? It's the pen testing. Okay, relax, Mike. All right. According to their estimation, it usually takes 2 to 4 weeks for this. Okay, so now we're going to get 2 to 4 weeks. Now we got 2 to 4 weeks. Oh, good. Oh, great. Yeah, 2 to 4 weeks, no problem. Uh, to do the extensive security audit, right, where they're going to find out that you got hacked, right, and you lost your money, right? It's just that unlimited freedom, guys. That YouTuber. It's that YouTuber. It's him. It's him. Just blame him. Blame fixing possible loopholes and bugs, right? Because there's the real bugs and then there's the possible bugs, right? So we've already got the real bugs, right? But now we're going to fix the loopholes and the possible bugs. Right. So, guys, what you got to understand about bugs is that there's real bugs and there's possible bugs. Now, we took care of the real bugs, but we still got to get the possible bugs. Right. And how are we going to do that? We're going to pen test. Are you crazy? Of course. What do you think we're going to do? We're going to pen test, right? Pen testing. We got a lot going on today. The Unlimited Freedom Network, I'm telling you. Okay, the time is rather vague because it depends on what we will find, right? And what they're probably going to find is that they got hacked, right? That's going to be the next one. Once again, shout out to Crypto Muscle, dude. I'm not stealing your material, okay? But I think you're right on this, right? I think that you're correct here. That's why the deadline of that and fixed continuation date of operations is on the 1st of October or possibly earlier. Right. We were hoping to resume already and much earlier, but the security plus the infrastructure are critical for the long-term success of Vortic United. Yeah, the long-term success. Right. Gotcha. Right. On the other hand, we are working hard in the background, and once operations resume, we will be able to expand our product range, and we will already tomorrow or the day after, we will present you this great news. Oh, yeah, you're gonna expand your product range. Good. That means they're gonna try to get that money coming in. They're gonna try to get more money coming in. Now, I already took down my link to Vortic United, so you couldn't sign up under me even if you wanted to at this point. Because listen, guys, uh, don't sign up, right? If you're not part of Vortic United, definitely don't sign up. And if you're trying to sign people up, shame on you. You shouldn't be doing that right now because they're not paying, right? Why don't you sign somebody up to something that's paying? How about that, right? There's a concept. How did it come to this and what happened? Now, as you guys know, nobody else, nobody else gives you. Excuse me, I'm having a heart attack. See, not really. Yeah, hopefully not. Knock on wood, right? All right. Okay, yeah, that's good, Tracy. I didn't. I was optimistic, but I definitely did a live emergency meeting, and I told people that I recommended them not to sign up. So anyway, as you know, here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, I give you the sauce, right? I give you the type of sauce that nobody else has given to you, right? That's the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that nobody else is giving to you because I give it to you from the perspective of a Forex trader, right? Of a binary options trader. I'm giving it to you from the perspective of somebody who has taken a few trips around the sun. I'm giving it to you from the perspective of somebody who's been involved in a lot of crypto and a lot of different crypto platforms, and sometimes I'm giving it to you from the perspective of an ex-felon, which I am, who has gone through the court system, gone through the legal system, and done prison time. Right? That's me, right? That's me. It's never always going to be me, right? You never get that. You never get that mark taken away once you got it. So nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Yeah, Tracy. Well, in that case, you should get my trading course. Right, I'm not telling you what to do, but I got a great trading course link in the description. It's where I share my personal trading strategy with you. It's a strategy that's attainable, achievable, sustainable. It's how I was able to make more than I ever made before, and it's how I make the lion's share of my profits through my own personal trading. Right, whereas some of these platforms will give you 2% a day. Sometimes I get 12, 15% a day, sometimes 6%, 9%, all in a day. Right. So the percentiles are way higher when you learn how to do it yourself because you don't have any overhead. You're not paying other people out. You're just able to keep all of the profits. So it's always a good idea to learn how to do. And I don't trade more than an hour a day. But how did this happen? Let's get to the sauce. Let's get to the sauce, right? How did it happen? Well, here's how. I got to bust out my calculator. And so the funny thing is, I just released a video on Novatech just 5 minutes ago. So, like, everybody is going to watch the Novatech video, and probably nobody sees it on live right now. But oh well, whatever. After I get done with this, I'll chop it up and I'll just post it in a regular video as well. How did this happen? How did the Vortic United rug pull commence? So, here's what we know. Vortic United started in September of last year. Okay, and we're going to calculate this first in months and then in weeks. So we are almost at the September mark. So we're going to go ahead and give them 12 months, right? And then we're going to also calculate that in weeks. So I'm just going to do 12 times 4, make it simple. Or 12, yeah, 12 times 4, that's 48 weeks. Okay? Keep that in mind. 48 weeks since Vortic United has started. And now they're out of money. Okay, they're out of money, right? What's the problem? They're out of money. They're going to say they got hacked, or they're going to come up with some lame excuse. They're out of money, and I'm going to show you how that happened. So bear with me for 1 second while I go into my back office here and explain this to you. Okay, because I'm giving you the sauce, guys. I'm letting you know what happened. They ran out of money, and I'm going to tell you how they ran out of money. Basically, they didn't. They must have lost steam at some point in terms of signing up new people. Package A, okay? Package A lasts for 46 weeks, okay? We are now at 48 weeks, and remember, Vortic United ran out of money 2 weeks ago. That means that the first people who got the package A back in September of last year cashed out, right? They were at the end of their 46-week term. They had made all that money, and now they were cashing out on top of that 80% of their investment, right? 80% of what they put in. And probably they were not buying new packages. Are you following with me so far? I really hope you guys get this because this is what's happening here. 2 weeks ago was the 46-week mark. So all those people back in September of last year who bought the package A had to be paid back. Look at package B. It's a 40-week plan. So they had already been trying to pay back all the people from the 40-week plan, right? Because remember, at the end of the lock period, your funds are released back to you along with your profits. This is how they ran out of money, guys, because they didn't have enough to pay everybody back. It just didn't have enough. It came tumbling down because there weren't enough new people signing up, right? So there weren't enough new people coming on, buying package A's, buying package B's, buying package C's. I mean, even me, I'm a guy who bought a lot of packages, but I honestly, guys, I haven't bought a new package for a while. I wasn't even thinking about it, right? I was just making good on the packages that I had, taking out my withdrawals, right, from my profits on my packages. 48 weeks ago, Vortic United started offering these packages. The packages would last for 46 weeks, 40 weeks, 36 weeks, and 32 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Now they put in some new packages and short-term packages, and that's just because they thought that maybe they could get some money coming in that way, right? And they haven't been able to get enough to pay the people out. They're out of money. They ran out of money, right? Why? Because they had to pay everybody out from the 46-week plan. They had to pay everybody out from the 40-week plan. They had to pay everybody out from the 36-week plan. They had to pay everybody out from the 32-week compounding plan, right, which was a 9% weekly return, plus their initial investment. So that's a lot of money that they're paying out. And every day there's new huge withdrawals being put into the system because every day people who bought packages back then, their packages are starting to come to an end. So every day you've got huge withdrawals that are being taken out, taken out, taken out, taken out. Jensen's in Las Vegas. He's pimping the thing in Las Vegas, but the big withdrawals are coming in. The big withdrawals are coming in. He's getting quiet in Las Vegas. Mike Donaldson says, "Hey, what's wrong?" For Jensen's security team says, "Hey, Jensen, what's wrong? Why are you being so quiet?" Because that way he was in Vegas when all of the massive withdrawals started coming in because you have reached the end of your 46-week cycle, right? Remember that was 2 weeks ago. Okay, track with me now, guys. So the people who bought those first packages, they were at the end of the line. Now, not to mention the 40-week packages, not to mention the 36-week packages, not to mention the 32-week packages, and every single day, more packages coming to an end, more people withdrawing, more strain on the system, and the money's gone, right? That's just gone. They don't have it. Okay. Now they're going to say, "Oh yeah, we've got it, no problem. We're trading. It's just a technical difficulty." That's not what's going on here, guys. Because it's too much of a coincidence, right? It's too much of a coincidence for this to happen at the exact time when they were starting to make good on the full packages. Remember, if you got a 46-week package, it didn't end until 2 weeks ago, even if you got it in September of last year. So, what about all the other packages that are in there? They don't have any money. How are they going to pay those out? The money's gone. So, that's the rug pull. This is the Vortic United rug pull episode. And that's what's going on, guys. I mean, that's what's happening. There's the sauce, right? It's no conspiracies, right? No big problem. Also, well, of course, you've got the cease and desist order out of California happened as well. Also, you've got what just a couple things just rug pulled. You had funds get basically shut down. CloudFi rug pulled, right? They got basically shut down also because they got the cease and desist order out of California. So all of these companies are falling down like dominoes right now, and this is a good time for Vortic United to just kind of step into just step off the stage, right? Because they're saying, okay, guys, it's the end of August right now, but um, what's it called? October 1st, right? You'll get your I got the spammers spamming me on YouTube right now with their scams. Get your money back from Novatech. Scam, scam, scam. Send us $30. So they're saying it's going to be until October 1st. And you know what's probably going to happen, guys, is that's over a month. And maybe they'll keep doing their little Zoom meetings. Maybe they'll keep trying to bring new people in with these quote unquote new packages. Um, yeah, well, you have to, and then Tracy, you also have to look at my Day Trader Tuesday videos. Cause I mean, don't jump off of here right now. Stay on the broadcast, but once you go, you can go look at my Day Trader Tuesday videos, right? And that'll give you some sauce on what my trading course is all about, right? You can decide if you want to opt for that or not. But if you're thinking about going into trading, I mean, I highly recommend it because it works, right? And at the end of the day, you just want something that's going to work, right? You don't need to know the whole freaking encyclopedia of trading. What's the point of knowing 1,000 different strategies if you're not good at any of them? Right? So that's what I do on my Day Trader Tuesday. So make sure you check out those episodes. You can find those episodes by going to my videos, click on videos, and then just scroll down until you see Day Trader Tuesdays. I do it every single Tuesday. Some punk off the street said, "This is unfortunate. Vortic looked like it was going to last." Tracy CT says, "Greetings." Some punk off the streets was laughing, probably when I was losing my mind. Tracy CT said, "This is maddening." Some punk off the streets was really laughing, and he said, "You wild, bro." Then we got Tyre 01 with the mad face. Tracy, have you heard about DFPI? Probably. Tracy said, "I pulled my link the first delay." Sven D. Crypto Man said, "I works." Don't know what you mean by that. And then Tracy said, after NT and CMB and all the rest of the BS, I'm trying to learn to trade myself. I think that's a good idea. Tracy CT, I'm sick. I looked at your site, but there's not a lot of info on the link. Tracy CT, so sad. Guys, hit the like button because nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. And all I ask in return, you don't have to buy my course. You don't have to join any platforms. You don't have to do anything. I just ask that you will hit that like button because nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. It's just not happening, right? It's not the same, right? Nobody's bringing it to you the way that I am. Not the same. And all I ask is that you hit the like button, guys. So September, let's go over these packages again. 46 weeks. Well, that one would have just started paying back 2 weeks ago. 40 weeks, that they would have been paying back on that one. And that was a $2,500 investment. Package C, 36 weeks. They would have been paying back on that. And look, this is what probably killed them because those investments were a minimum of 10,000 USDT. So each of those people who were getting that, and that's a minimum. I know people were putting in 20,000. I know people were putting in 40,000. There was one company that had over 100K placed into Vortic United, and they were really, milking those profits, right? And they were using that to start their own company, right? So this is big, big money that Vortic United has had to pay out over these last few weeks, and they thought they could handle it because of the idea of the locking of the funds, right? That they would have the funds available because everybody's deposit was locked. The problem is if the deposits slow down, it doesn't matter if they're locked, you're not going to have enough liquidity, right? And that's just the bottom line, right? If the deposits get locked, you're not going to have enough liquidity. If the deposits slow down, I mean, even though they are locked, because Vortic United just obviously wasn't bringing in I mean, these things kind of they have a plateau, right? They go up and up and up, and then they hit a plateau, and then they just kind of either they plateau out and they stay around for a while, or they crash and burn like what we're seeing here. Right, and which is why I laugh and it's comical to me, and it's a little bit like borderline, slimy when these people put out these, like, marketing training, right? It's like, "I'm gonna train you to become a great network marketer." It's like, dude, bro, like, those companies that they're in, they're already filled out. They've already got everybody who is gonna sign up pretty much has already signed up. So you're telling them that you're gonna train them to become this great network marketer, but they're on the bottom, man. They're on the bottom of the thing. There's no more people down there. Everybody who was like Avon or Amway and stuff like that, everybody who was gonna sign up for it already signed up. And that's what happened here. Everybody who was really gonna sign up for Vortic United has already signed up, and they weren't having the new signups coming in. And then they got to the 46-week mark, right? They got to the 32-week mark. They started having to pay people's compounding account back. They got to the 36-week mark. They had to pay all those package C's back with a minimum of 10,000 USDT. They hit the 40 mark. They had to pay everybody back for their package B's. Then 2 weeks ago, they hit the package A 46-week mark, and they had to pay all those people back too. And that's when the payment stopped. And do you think that that's a coincidence? You tell me. I mean, do you think that's a coincidence? They got to the end of their packages and the payment stopped because not enough new people were buying new packages and they didn't have the liquidity. And they're probably not going to have it because you've got people like me who are coming on here telling you the truth about what's really going on. And they're going to say, oh, it's that YouTube guy's fault. It's his fault why nobody new signed up. Why would I want somebody new to sign up? Why? So they can get screwed over? Why on God's earth would I be pimping these new plans that you guys are putting out? Ain't gonna happen, man. I don't do that. Around here, we talk about companies that are actually paying, right? Around here, we try to actually add value. Hey, what a concept. We're actually trying to add value to people's lives. And you're gonna have some scam YouTubers out there who try to keep bringing people into Vortic United because that's their grift, right? That's how they make their little money, and they don't care if it's not paying. They don't care. But I am not going to do that. I'm gonna tell people what happened. And here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, you're getting, and that's why you guys tune into the Unlimited Freedom Network, because you're getting the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that nobody else is bringing to you, right? Because nobody else is breaking it down to you with the actual numbers, the actual time frame, what actually happened, right? I don't know how many of you know that Mike was worried about Jensen in Las Vegas. I don't know how many of you know that Jensen's own security team was worried about him because he was so quiet. Why? Because it was the end, right? That was the time when now they had already paid out all those other packages. Now the 46-week plan packages were coming, right? They wanted to get paid out. And the money, where's the money? It's gone. That's what happened, right? you know, I wanted Vortic United to last a long time too. Like some punk off the street said, this is unfortunate. Vortic looked like it was going to last. Yeah, it probably would have, right? But something happened with the liquidity, guys. Maybe they blew an account. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened with the liquidity. People are going to say it's a Ponzi scheme. It's like, okay, yeah, everything's a Ponzi scheme, right? Can we do some original thinking here? Can we do some original critical thinking? It's a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. Well, there's other things that could have happened, right? Maybe they blew one of the trading accounts, right? Maybe when Bitcoin went down, he had some trades out there in Bitcoin and he lost out on all those trades, right? He ain't gonna tell us if he did, right? He's not gonna. He's like, by the way, I suck as a trader, right? Who's gonna say that? But at that point, that's just speculation. What's not speculation is that they were coming to the end of the line with these packages and they ran out of liquidity. Therefore, they can't continue to make payments. Right now, maybe, they're saying that some people got a sporadic payment here and there. I don't know if I buy that. I really don't. Right. And, because it's one excuse after another. I mean, let me read you their latest excuse. You know, I think the vitamin joke was pretty funny. So that guy's talking about. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's find this ridiculousness. Dear Vortic United partners, right? Dear Vortic United partners, the last weeks our IT was working incredibly hard to get all the updates done. As you know, we came across several bugs. Guys, watch out for those bugs and security issues, which made the process slower than anticipated. Especially the security part of the infrastructure is critical and takes a lot of time. Oh, yeah, it takes a lot of time. Yeah, right. Sure. Okay, of course. Sure, of course, right. Yeah, you're sure. Feed me another one, right? Give me another line. Okay, in order to get all the remaining bugs fixed, it also takes security to the highest standards. We have to rely on experts in that field. That's why we have consulted with a renowned cybersecurity firm specialist. Oh, yeah? Who is he? What's his name or her name? In this type of things, right? Can you check it with Grammarly, right? Before you put these things out? Can you run it through Grammarly, right? Can we do that? Let me finish reading this and then I will get to that comment. In order to get all the remaining bugs fixed and also take security to the highest standards, we have to rely on experts in that field. That's why we have consulted with a renowned cybersecurity firm specialist in this type of things, which is also auditing payment processors of banks, exchanges, etc. We were waiting on them to do a quick check of the code and give us an estimation on A, the costs, and B, the timeline. And that's the reason for our slightly delayed update. According to their estimation, it usually takes 2 to 4 weeks to do extensive security audit, pen testing of critical infrastructure and endpoints. How about that, JR? How about that pen testing? What do you think of that? Pen testing, right, of critical infrastructure and endpoints, fixing possible loopholes and bugs. So now we've got the real bugs and the possible bugs, right? Don't forget those possible bugs. That's why the deadline of that and fixed continuation date of operations is on the 1st of October. or possibly earlier, right? On the other hand, we're working hard to bring some more money in, right? On the other hand, we're working hard in the background, and once operation resumes, we will even be able to expand our product range, and we will already tomorrow or the day after present you with new great news. So, what's the new great news going to be, guys? I'll tell you. Stay tuned, and we will keep you updated. Well, the great news is gonna be they're gonna be offering more products, right? They're gonna be offering more ways for you and me to put more money into the platform. That's the great news, right? Get that influx of money in. Hopefully, they can get their money back up, and then they can start payments again. All right, here's Jr. Thank you, by the way, for giving me this comment. Are you saying this because of the red flags or red facts? Honestly, they were getting plenty of liquidity coming. More people are signing up than ever. I don't think that's the issue. Well, JR, I don't know how long you've been watching, but the first people who signed up back in September of last year, they bought either a package A, package B, package C, or the compounding package. Now, those compounding packages, and it has been exactly 48 months, right? Now, that's exactly 48 weeks. I'm sorry. So, JR, listen to what I'm saying here. It's been exactly 48 weeks now, and 2 weeks ago was the 46-week mark. That means all those people who bought the 46-week plan A's had to be paid back. The package B's already had to have been paid back because they were 40 weeks. The package C's were 36 weeks. Those already had to have been paid back, and the compounding plans were 32 weeks. Those already would have had to been paid back. So that's a lot. Yeah, yeah, they're bringing liquidity in. I'm not arguing with you there, but what I'm saying is all those people cashing out those packages, forget about it, man. They didn't have enough to cover it. And that's why it happened exactly 2 weeks ago, which was exactly the 46-week mark, which was the beginning of those Plan A packages starting to put withdrawals on the system, right? So they were already having to pay out all that money for the package C, right? The compounding plan, the package B, and now the package A. And that was exactly 2 weeks ago, which was exactly 46 weeks. Are you telling me that's a coincidence? Seriously. Seriously, I would like to know. Are you seriously telling me that's a coincidence? Right? Because it just to me, it's math, right? You talk about facts. I mean, mathematics are pretty factual, man. You know? And I don't want to be like, I know that some people are going to slam me and say I'm being negative. I don't think I am, right? I think I'm saying that, hey, Vortic United was great while it lasted, and its time has come to an end. And this is the rug pull, and this is the end. Right? Now, guys, what if I'm wrong? Well, if I'm wrong, guys, I will throw us all a party. Okay, I really will, because that means I'll be getting my payout too. I've got a lot of money sitting in the queue to get paid by Vortic United. I hope I am wrong, right? But just being around this space, being around these platforms, being involved in trading, being involved in these types of spaces, right, in these types of spheres, right, for as long as I have, I can kind of I can kind of tell when the writing's on the wall. And at this point, the writing's on the wall because first they said they were going to get it fixed in a couple of days. Then they said they needed another week, and now they're saying they need till October. They're stalling. And now what are they doing? They're releasing a bunch of new packages. Why? So that they can bring in more money right here at the last minute. Okay, so Shirley, what about all the packages that were purchased after? Well, at some point it starts to go down. So you can start buying packages, buying packages, buying packages, buying packages, buying packages. Then it plateaus, and then it starts to go down because all the people who were going to buy have already bought. Now they're just collecting their earnings. They're not buying more packages, right? And there's not enough new people coming in buying new packages. So it starts to either plateau or it starts to go down. Now, every single day, let's talk about the 38-week one for the 32-week compounding plan. So this was we are now at 48 weeks since Vortic United started. Right now is 48 weeks since Vortic United started. 2 weeks ago was 46 weeks, and that's when the Plan A's were starting to come out. Now, every day, let's talk about the 32-week compounding plan. So we're at 48 weeks. So what is that? So these 32-week compounding plans have been putting a strain on the system now for 16 weeks. Every single day, Shirley, for 16 weeks. Every day, more people's compounding accounts were coming to an end, and they were withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing day after day after day. Also, the plan B, day after day after day. Also, the plan C, the $10,000 plans, day after day after day. And then when we finally hit that 46-week mark, there's first plan A started to come in for the withdrawals. The money was gone. There wasn't enough new money coming in. And that's why it's a rug pull. And when these rug pulls happen, guys, they always do this at the end. They try to, even Novatech did this. They tried to do a big push at the end to bring in new people, right? Do you guys remember that? It was April, back in April. They tried a big push to bring in a bunch of new people. Didn't work. And right now, Vortic United is opening up a lot of new quote unquote opportunities. But who is going to, in their right mind, is going to want to join one of these new opportunities if you're not paying? Come on. Kidding me? Right? Now I know that there are crooked promoting scam artists out there who are going to try to get people to sign up even though they know good and well that the thing isn't paying, right? But I'm not one of them. I wouldn't tell you to sign up at Vortic United right now. I ain't doing nothing with it. And as far as I'm concerned, Vortic United is gone. It's finished, finito, right? It's over, right? Mia familia. I'm not going to say nothing about Vortic United until they start paying again. Right? You better show me the money right now, baby. Show me some money. I don't wanna hear no more excuses. I don't wanna hear nothing about no bugs. I don't wanna hear nothing about no hackers. I don't wanna hear nothing about no technician that you hired. Come on, man. Just can't come real, man. Just can't come real. They can't come real with the people. Now, there was a project called Keep It 100, and they actually came real. They said, "Hey, guys, it's over, and this is what happened. Boom, 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 boom," and they kept it real. So mad shout out to them. Respect, right? Respect for that. Just can't be real. Gotta stall, gotta make excuses, gotta put in these new packages, right? Where people are gonna, hopefully, stick in a bunch more money. Okay, so JR, thanks for explaining your view. You are welcome. Michael, what's going on, Michael? Good to see you here. Who in their right mind would put new money into a platform that is not paying? Good luck with that, Vortic. I am sorry to say that none of these platforms have ever lasted for me, and most don't ROI. Okay. And then we have looks like a Russian family member says, "Does it works anymore?" It's not working right now, man. It's not paying. It's not paying, right? So why it's like exactly like Michael said, why would you put money into something that's not paying out? Okay. Now as far as the platforms not lasting, yeah, they would see, here's the thing, crypto platforms are like at a 100% do not last rate, right? None of them are going to last. It's just a matter of time. And so we got to think, okay, how long is it going to last? Is it going to last 3 months? Is it going to last 6 months? Is it going to last 9 months? Is it going to make it a year? Right? Some platforms have lasted a longer time, but that's all part of the overall strategy that I talk about here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, which is to be so well diversified that when one of them goes belly up, you're really okay because you're still making ROI on the other ones. So let me give you an example of that. Like right now, we have CloudFi that went away, and we have Vortic United that's going away. Right. So those are two now that I have lost out on. Right. And believe me, I've got money in Vortic United, and I had a lot of money in CloudFi too, right? And now what I'm doing with Vortic United is I'm just stacking the withdrawals. I don't care if they tell me to cancel. I don't care what they say. I'm going to stack withdrawals, baby. Stack them withdrawals, right? Okay. So, but GS Partners is still working for me, so that's one that's still paying. Matter of fact, I just took out some money from them today. Invisible AI is still paying, so that's two. QP is still paying. There's three. Sportsbook Partners, four. Live Good, five. A private opportunity, six. Bitsport, seven. ETF pool, eight. Verse, nine. Capitalium, 10, and I have another private opportunity for 11. So what that means is that I've got 11 paying platforms right now, and two of them went belly up. That's a good ratio. right? That's a good risk to reward ratio. Surely, now I see why you say get in early. I only joined in July, shaking my head. Well, once again, mm, we it's a learning process, right? Right, and then my Russian friend said I paid them much more money. Yeah, man, I know, and I just we had one that just went belly up called Rento Trade, where there were ton of money lost in that, man, and I lost a ton of money in it. You know what I mean? So it does happen in this space, and the trick is you have to win more than you lose, right? You're gonna get the real deal here at the Unload Freedom. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna play games with you. You have to be diversified and you have to win more than you lose. It's a dirty game, man. You know what I mean? It's a business, right? It can be ruthless. Yeah, it can be cutthroat. It's not easy. Passive income is a great idea, but it's not just set it and forget it. And I think that sometimes people do want to set it and forget it and you can't. Got to stay on top of it. You got to stay on the ball. When one platform goes down, you get into two more. See what I'm saying? And you just roll with it, man. You roll with the punch because the punches are coming in. I've been punched by this. I can't even tell you the amount of money that I've got sitting in Vortic United right now. And the withdrawal, so I'm waiting for a nice, the withdrawal, of course, is getting bigger and bigger every day, right? But like I just went over for you guys, I've got 11 winners, got two losers and 11 winners. So how do you think I'm doing? Right? I'm not really shedding any tears here, right? But that's because the risk is spread out, right? If you got $1,000, you put 100 into 10 platforms. If you got $10,000, you put 1,000 into 10 platforms. If you got $100,000, you put 10,000 into 10 platforms. That way, if one or two of them go belly up, you still got all those other platforms that are kicking that payment out, right? And so at the end of the day, you're winning more than you lose, right? It's the same thing with trading. Like, people sometimes they get discouraged in trading because they lose a couple trades. I had a guy quit one time because he said, "Oh, I lost 10 trades in a row." Well, yeah, you definitely had a run of bad luck. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, losing 10 trades in a row, I mean, that's even just bad luck, right? I mean, that's even just bad luck at that point. But he said, "I quit. I'm never gonna do this again. This is all, I don't want nothing to do with this. I quit." Okay. But you're gonna lose trades. I lose trades every day. Right? Trick is you learn more, you win more than you lose, right? I lost a ton of trades yesterday. I still came up $500 or more on top, right? It wasn't a great trading day for me, but I still ended it in profit. It wasn't a huge profit. It was like one something 0.76% or something like that. JR, are they saying they will be starting payouts in October? Basically, yeah. They're saying that they're not basically it's not that they're saying they're starting payments in October. They're saying that don't expect any payments until October. They're giving themselves a month here, right? Just so that they don't have to keep coming up with new lies, right? They don't have to keep coming up with new bull crap, right? They don't have to keep coming up with new updates, right? So they're giving themselves a month where they can just say, "Hey, you ain't going to get paid this whole month, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to rake in a lot of new people, right? We're going to try to rake in a lot of new money." And yeah, it's like Michael said, I don't think it's going to work because people are going to see through that. Only the scummiest scumbags are going to bring people into a platform right now that's not paying. You got to be a next level kind of scumbag to do that, right? And I ain't going to do it, right? I mean, I don't exactly have a reputation for being a good guy, right? But I ain't that low. I'm not that low on the totem pole. I'm not going to bring people into a platform that's not paying. Shoot. If I was going to do that, I know better ways to make money, baby. If I was going to be that type of a crook. So yeah, they're gonna. So basically, Jr. What they're telling you is they ain't going to pay you until October, and then in October they'll come up with another excuse, right? And they'll just drag it on forever, however long they do it, right? Doesn't matter. They ain't going to pay you. right? And if they start paying again, I will throw a party. I promise, guys. Like I'll do something awesome for all of us. Because I'll be so happy, right? I don't want them to fail, right? And that's how people get me wrong, man. They think I want these platforms to fail. I don't want none of these platforms to fail. Well, and then that's another money grab, Mark. I mean, they're of course they're promoting the big event, right? They're going to be promoting the new products, right? While at the same time they're not paying anybody. Now, how does that grab you, Mark? How does that grab you? Seriously, does that sit well with you? That they're going to keep on promoting this new trip and they're going to keep on promoting these new packages and they're not paying at all? Does that sit well with you? I mean, to me, that just looks. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a money grab, right? That's what it is. They probably won't even have that event, or maybe they will, and they still won't be paying, right? People be going up to Turkey or whatever, and they still won't be paying. Michael says, "Take withdrawals, folks. At least I withdrew every week from Vortic, so I got over half my investment back. My current private platform on pause, forced withdrawals." Yeah. So what I would say, Michael, and I ain't telling you what to do, obviously, but my suggestion would be to get into like 10 more platforms, man. You know what I mean? Or get into some type of trading, or just spread your risk out. Because yeah, I forgot about that one. That private program also rug pulled. Right there, we'll be back in 120 days. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm holding my breath. Right, I'm holding my breath there. Yeah. So I wouldn't hold your breath on it. And like I said, guys, the way that I do this is I'm involved in so many different opportunities, so many different businesses, so many different platforms, that when a couple of them go belly up, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think so, because here's the thing: some punk off the streets, the type of cats that are going to be showing up to Turkey are so brainwashed, bro. They're so brainwashed that they're going to believe anything, man. They're just gonna keep on believing into the sunset, man. Nobody's gonna be popping nothing off, right? Nothing like that, you know? So, personally, as a person, I like Jensen. I think he's hilarious, right? I think he's a funny guy. I don't know what all went on behind the scenes, but, they messed up, man. I know that, I'll tell you that much. They messed up because 'cause they're out of money. They're out of money, right? They're out of money, that's why they're not paying. They're not paying because they don't have the money, right? I mean, let's just be real. So, I mean, there it is, guys. Here's the latest. One more time. Here's the latest announcement from Vortic United. Dear Vortic United partners, the last weeks our IT was working incredibly hard to get all the updates done. As you know, we came across several bugs and security issues, which made the process slower than anticipated. Especially the security part of the infrastructure is critical and it takes a lot of time. In order to get all remaining bugs fixed and also take security to the highest standards, we have to rely on experts in the field. That's why we've consulted with a renowned cybersecurity firm specialist in this type of things. Let me finish reading, and then I want to show you something here. This type of things, which is also auditing payment processors of banks, exchanges, etc. We were waiting on them to do a quick check of the code to give us an estimation of A, the cost, and B, the timeline, and that's the reason for our slightly delayed update. Right. According to their estimation, it usually takes 2 through 4 weeks to do extensive security audit, pen testing of critical infrastructure and endpoints, fixing possible loopholes and bugs. The time is rather vague because it depends on what they will find. That is why the deadline of that and fixed contribution date of operations is on 1 October or possibly earlier. We were hoping to resume already much earlier, but the security plus infrastructure are critical for the long term success of Vortic United. On the other hand, we are working hard in the background, and once operations resume, we will be able to expand our product range. Hey, here we go. And we'll already, tomorrow or the day after, we'll present you with this great news, right? We'll keep you updated. So here's a couple things that this is saying. Yeah, they drinking the Kool-Aid, brother. If they're going to Turkey, man, they They're gone. They're gone, bro. If you're gonna sit there and go to Turkey after a platform quit paying, you're gone, man. You're all right. So there's the update. Let me show you a couple things. Here's they're saying this. Listen to this. In order to get all remaining bugs fixed and also take security, guys, to the highest standards, we have to rely on experts in that field. Listen to this. That's why we have consulted a renowned cyber security firm. Now, why would they say that? Why would they say that they consulted a renowned cyber security firm? Because they're getting ready to tell us that this was a breach of security, that they were hacked, and probably that the money's gone. No dap. What's going on? No dap. You're my guy too. It's just sometimes I don't know what you're saying in your comments, man. It's like what you said, say in some of your comments. I don't get it. That wasn't a joke about the vitamins, man. That was real talk. They actually did that. They tried to get people to. They try to get, dude. You can't make this stuff up, no doubt. But yeah, man, Crypto Muscle's the guy. Crypto Muscle's the guy. Shout out to Crypto Muscle, man. He is a YouTuber's YouTuber. I sit there and binge watch that guy's videos. I love it. And he pumps iron. I like to work out as well. And but here's a little sauce for you guys. When I do my workouts, I usually just play back to back episodes of Crypto Muscle, and I'm sitting there, doing my workout, listening to him going bleep 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 bleep. Crypto Muscle Network coming out with a YouTube video. That's my guy. That's my guy. All right. Okay. What else we got going on here? Yeah, they're drinking the Kool-Aid, brother. Okay, my Russian friend. How I get it, Justin Robles doesn't look like a real person because I'm searching for information and decided he's Renee Schwartz. Well, that's a lot of people say that. You know what I mean? A lot of people put that out there. They think he's like a Russian spy, or they think he's like some sort of a, I don't know, man. There's a lot of crazy conspiracy theories out there, right? I'm just talking about like the way that he acts. I like his, he's like a really jolly guy, right? Crypto Muscle calls him Jolly Jensen, which I wish I came up with that. But Crypto Muscle calls him Jolly Jensen. He's just like this kind of like Santa Claus type dude. Okay. No dap. You and Crypto Muscle are great. You guys keep me laughing, man. Y'all are hilarious. I appreciate you, bro. And LMAO, my bro. Yeah, I mean, this is what's going on, guys. This is the Vortic United rug pull live session. Okay, here we're going to name some off. Michael, Novatech, COPT, Funds, Red Volley, the private group, CoinMarket Bull, Antex, Gold Pro FX, my own walk of shame. All right, dude. But I mean, don't you have like a lot that have panned out also? I mean, don't tell me you just got into like all the ones that I don't know. Maybe it's a timing issue. I don't know, man. Maybe we should talk more about that. But there is a timing aspect with these things, guys. You want to get in. It's usually best to get in early, and then try to make your seed money back first, and then try to get your start getting into ROI. Right. That's why I don't believe in compounding and compounding and compounding, because that's how people lose out. But I think that you did Vortic United pretty well, all things considered. Hopefully, you were active as well, and you got some commissions, because that can also help you if you're on the active side. That can help you ROI as well. Justin Corpus, what is the likelihood of people getting their money back? I think, and that's what I was talking about. I think the likelihood of this is they're going to say that they got hacked, right? Because why would they say this in their update today? They said, we have consulted with a renowned cybersecurity firm specialist. So all throughout this update, they talk about security and cybersecurity and making sure we are secure, which sounds to me like they're setting it up to say that there was hackers and that there was a breach of security and that our money is gone because of hackers, right? That's just a trope, right? That's a tried and true trope that these companies use at the end. They'll say they got hacked. They'll say that you only the more honest companies will actually say they blew the account, right? And that's what FX Master Gold did. FX Master Gold said, "Yep, we had a trader, and he was doubling down and doubling the trades to doing a martingale strategy, and boom, blew the whole account." Now, is that true? Is that not true? I don't know. But yeah, no, Dap, exactly. They letting them down easy. It's the easy rug, right? It's like there's a funny joke about the cat on the roof, right? So a guy goes on vacation, right? And he asks another guy to watch his cat while he's on vacation, right? And so the cat dies, right? Like the first day. So the guy calls in and he goes, "Hey, bro, how's everything going? How's my cat?" He said, "Your cat's dead. Your cat died." And he goes, "Man, bro, man, hey, man, bro, why'd you tell it to me like that? Man, why don't you let me down easy, man? Why'd you have to tell it to me like that?" And the friend is like, "Well, how should I have told it to you?" He says, "Look, man, the first day you should have said the cat's on the roof, right? The cat's on the roof, right? And then the second day, you should have told me that, okay, we got the firemen down here. We're trying to get the cat off the roof. And then the third day, it's like, okay, the cat's on the roof and he's vomiting, he's having some issues. And then the fourth day and the fifth day, and and just let me down easy. And then finally say your cat didn't make it, bro. Why didn't you let me down easy?" The guy said, "Oh, dude, I don't know. I didn't think. I just was telling you the cat died. I don't know. Well, man, don't do that to me again. Let me down easy next time." So a couple days go by. They're calling in. They're checking up on one another. The guy's still watching the house. Other guy's still on vacation. So he calls in and goes, "Hey, how's everything going?" "Oh, man, no problem. Everything's going good here at the house. I'm taking care of everything. I got everything rocking and rolling. Oh, by the way, your dad's on the roof." Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so there's my joke without the canned laughter. But that's the point is, yeah, it's like instead of just yanking the rug out, they're doing, well, now we got a bug here, we got a bug there, we got to get this technician, we got to get that done. And I've been in this space long enough, guys, to tell you, right, and to let you know that when something like this happens, 9 times out of 10, right? I mean, it is 9 times out of 10, they're just full of crap and they're out of money, right? But they, for whatever reason, they can't say that, or they don't want to say that, or maybe they think that they're gonna put out a whole bunch of new stuff and get their money up that way, right? Probably what they are thinking. But I think that that's kind of a lost cause because Vortic United is just going to get a bad name. Oscar says, "Why not secure in the first place?" It's building up to decrescendo. Yeah, exactly. Larry, what's going on, Larry? "It's best to get in early. Sounds like something you should do in a Ponzi scheme. Not saying that these things are Ponzi schemes." Yeah, no, I know what you mean, right? And that's what the Ponzi people do too. They use that to say that it's a Ponzi, and they use that same excuse. But yeah, I mean, what it is it's a risky crypto platform where you never invest any more than you can afford to lose. Withdraw early, withdraw often, practice your risk management principles, diversify, developmental toughness. I mean, it's the risky crypto space. I mean, it is what it is. High yield, but high reward, but also high risk. Some punk off the streets is giving me a laughter. You like that joke, did you? You like that one? Michael, unless you get in the beginning and get referrals, I don't, and take your earnings instead of compounding, it's very hard to ROI before they rug. I got you. So, well, then in that case, man, hopefully you've gotten yourself into some platforms that are working out for you, right? And but shoot me an email, right? If you want to talk more about it, if you want to have like do some one-on-one talking or whatever, you've been rolling with me from the start. I'm not going to charge you or anything like that. Just shoot me an email and we can talk. No dap. Here a bug, there a bug, everywhere a bug, bug. That's what it is. That's what Vortic is saying. Here a bug, there a bug, everywhere a bug, bug. All right, y'all waiting till October? No, I'm not. I'm just going to keep stacking withdrawals. Right. So if they do come back in October, I'll have like a ridiculous sum of money, right? And then they'll crash again because they can't afford to pay Vaughn. No, man, I'm just stacking withdrawals. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep stacking the withdrawals until the platform goes to platform heaven. And if they do come back in October, I'll be the first to be happy about it and throw a party. Seriously, you know, I hope that I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But what do I do here? I give you guys the real deal. I give you guys the sauce. And that's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to come at you with the real, and this is the real, guys. If it looks like a rug pull, if it walks like a rug pull, if it talks like a rug pull, it's probably a rug pull, right? Right? I mean, let's just be logical, right? Let's tap into our logical part of our brains, and this, hey, man, of course, I hoped that this wouldn't happen. I really liked Vortic United. It was my number one for a long time. I like Jensen Robles. I think he's a character, right? I like him. Didn't want this to happen, but I'm not going to come on here and sugarcoat it because that's not why you're here, and that's not why I'm here, right? You can get sugar-coated bull crap on any other YouTube channel that you want, right? But you come here because you want the sauce, right? You want the real deal. Larry, I understand the risk. What I don't understand is how the theft of people's money has become so acceptable. Well, see, now that all depends on how you look at it, Larry, right? And did they steal the money, or did they run out of money, or did they blow the trading account, or did something else happen, right? I mean, so we don't really know. But as far as like if you're leaning towards the like Ponzi idea, and then the idea that anybody who is in this space is like a crook and a thief, right? Then that will you will just kind of lean yourself out of the space altogether, right? At that point. And maybe that's the way that you want to go with it. Maybe that's the tack that you want to take. The thing about for me, the thing is like nobody is forcing people to do anything here, right? And what we're doing is the those of us who are honest say, hey, dude, look, this is risky stuff, guys. There's no guarantees, right? And we say it, right? It's like, dude, only invest what you can afford to lose. This is a risky crypto space. You got to diversify. You got to do A, B, C, and D. And we like take pains, right, to really talk about the risk to reward ratio, to talk about trading. But like, okay, let me ask you this, Larry. If somebody like loses their account on the stock market, do you consider that thievery as well? Like, would you say that that company stole their money, like the stock market company, or like the government regulators who regulate the stock market, or the SEC? I mean, would you say that's also a form of stealing? Because people do go belly up on the stock market every day, right? People get into real estate and they lose money, right? People start, whatever, a snow cone business and they lose money. So I mean, it's like, where does the risk end and the stealing begin? Right? Where does it end where you're saying, "Hey, I am getting into a risky crypto platform." Where does that end? And then I've been robbed begin, right? Where is the line? And that's what I would ask you. Wyclef, QP all day. Shout out to you, Wyclef. Hey man, I appreciate you're here in the comment section as well. Yeah, QP is rocking and rolling. I just took out like 6 withdrawals from QP today. Amazing. And they're all like instantaneous. It's just been doing great, right? So, yeah, QP's been around since January, correct? What about licensing in other governments? Well, I think yeah, every government has their own licensing procedure, but the thing is, like, here's the thing. Just because the governments have procedures and you can go through their procedures and get licensed and stuff like that, you can still be held liable. You could still be given a cease and desist. Like, did you know that Bernie Madoff had all of the licenses that he needed? He was licensed. He had the, he had all, he had all the documentation, all the licenses, but they found out or they decided or whatever happened, they decided he was running a Ponzi scheme, right? And it didn't matter at that point that he had the licenses, right? So I think that what you have is you have government organizations coming after crypto in general and coming after this space in general, and they will like shoot first and ask questions later. So they'll just write a cease and desist order calling you a Ponzi, even though they don't know the first thing about your business, and it's not fair. It's not fair, right? But that's what they're doing. So there again, what I would suggest and what I do personally is I spread my risk over a lot of different platforms. And I'm also in the markets. I trade every day, right? I'm Forex trader, binary options trader. Larry, if I give you my money and you lose it trading, that is acceptable. That is the risk that I accepted. Okay. So I think what you're saying is just if somebody's just a flat out criminal and they're stealing the money. Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about here. And so if it is that, then it just comes to a point where you have to like prove it, right? Like let's say that Jensen was a criminal this whole time and he just stole everybody's money and ran off with the money. I don't think it's that simple, right? I don't think it's that simple, right? But if that's what it was, then it would be on us to prove that he was a criminal. It would be on the powers that be or the courts or whatever have you. But I think what's more likely is he was paying out all of these packages and just ran out of money, right? That's it's like, oh, holy crap! Now we're out. All of a sudden, we're out of money. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to have the new liquidity coming in. You actually have to be making money in these trades that you're doing. What about Bitcoin? Bitcoin has been going. Maybe they screwed up on a Bitcoin trade. I don't know. Right? That at that point, that's just conjecture. But I do know that there was trouble in paradise, baby, and we knew that as soon as those payments stopped coming in. Ethan's Gamers, you called this right away when Vortex stopped paying. When other influencers were still promoting Vortex, you were one of the few trusted voices warning people a rug pull was coming. Thank you. And thank you, sir, for the super chat. I always appreciate you. I know you've been tuning into the channel for a while, but I appreciate the engagement that you've been given lately. And I think that you're going to, I just have a feeling that you're going to do well in this space, right? Because you're really paying attention to what's going on. Also, once again, shout out to Crypto Muscle. I believe he was the first one who put Vortic United on his world famous, world renowned, right? The internationally syndicated, renowned Crypto Death Watch, right? So he put guys, go sub to his channel and like his videos. He put Vortic United on Death Watch when I first did my emergency meeting video. So I didn't actually have it. I wasn't. I haven't come out and flat out say it's a rug pull until today. This is when I first came out and say, okay, another excuse. It's a rug pull. Forget about it. Right? Forget about it. It's a rug pull. Forget about it. Tinga ting. Let's see what else we got going on, guys. Yes, yes, yes. I really loved Vortic United. I did. But I wasn't married to it, and I don't think you should get married to any platform. And if if a platform start messes up, I don't love you anymore, right? You know, Larry, you do know that you just described a Ponzi. If there is losses being taken, it should reflect in people's accounts. Okay, yeah. Look, man, I don't think it's a Ponzi. Right, I don't think it's a Ponzi. I think we that word gets thrown around way too much, right, in this space, and everybody wants to say it's a Ponzi, and that's just like those are the people who they're not cool with crypto in the first place. They think Bitcoin is a Ponzi, right? They think crypto is a Ponzi. My whole thing with that is like, dude, you got businesses operating the exact same way that nobody thinks is a Ponzi, right? Like the insurance business, for example. Right? You don't think that's a racket? Uh, okay, I mean, the Fed, right, printing money, right? So I mean, it's like one man's Ponzi is another man's business. But there again, Larry, like, look, man, if you're at the point where you're like going to over to that side, then that's fine. You know what I mean? That's like I'm totally cool with that. Um, what I don't want to see is I don't want to see people get into this space thinking that it's something that it's not. Right? I don't want people to come in here thinking that these things are going to last forever. I don't want people coming in here thinking that it's going to be just all sunshine and rainbows and no problems. It's like when people got into Novatech, there was people who thought that that was a legit hedge fund that was going to be going on for 30 years. People actually thought that, right? And so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to combat that type of thinking here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I wanted to just to make us all aware in this space that it's not like that, right? It's not some safe, secure thing. It's risky. It's risky business. Michael, wonder whether there will be the regular Meet the CEO Zoom tomorrow. Of course, Jensen may do his usual relaxed comments. I got him saying wonderful. And I got him saying perfect. And I got him saying, relax, Mike. So it's always good to get good clips. But probably probably they'll keep stringing people along because they're wanting to sign people up under these new opportunities that they have, right? To get that to get that quick money coming in, right? To get that money up. But they would have to get a whole lot of money coming in, man, and they would have to make a whole lot of profitable trades to be able to come back from this. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to you, Devarius Jones. People were thinking Novatech was Charles Schwab. Yeah, because it was being presented that way. And that's something that I really disagree with. Like, people weren't telling you up front, like, dude, this is a risky crypto platform and all of your money is at risk. They didn't say that. Wayne Vaughn, good afternoon. I'm wondering who's next, but I'm still keeping the faith. Yeah, good to see you too, Wayne. So look, once again, I had Vortic United has gone away, right? And that's what I'm saying. Vortic United has gone away, and we had CloudFi go away. But GS Partners is still paying out for me. Invisible AI is still paying out. QP is still paying out. Sportsbook Partners is still paying out. Live Good is still paying out. I've got a private program that's still paying out. BitSports AI is still paying out. ETF Pool is still paying out. VerseCore is still paying out. Capitalium is still paying out. And I have another private opportunity that's still paying out. So, and then let's go ahead and add CP AMSYS in there. They also rug. So let's say we got 3 rug pulls, right? But I just gave you 11 platforms that are still paying out, right? And so that's the way that I do it, Wayne, is I just try to be in a lot of, oh yeah, I already got my BitSports pay, Wycliffe. You already know. Sports got that good BitSports pay. Yeah, I did that first thing this morning. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Wayne. So what I recommend and what I do is I spread out my risk, man. And when one platform gets shot down, I get into 2 more, right? And I'm also doing other things, right? Like, I've got a key core group of people. I'm working with a leadership group. I'm part of a great leadership team right now. So shout out to Lambo Drew and the Lambo Lounge. I'm just surrounding myself with the Bank of Gerald. Shout out to BOJ. I'm surrounding myself with a lot of good people, right? And so that I'm do you know so that because I want to do better when it comes to vetting the platforms, right? I still think Vortic United was a good choice, even though, yeah, it sucks what's happening right now. But I've ran into some rough platforms, guys. Like this rento trade thing. Never, 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 never again do I want to get involved in something like that. You know what I mean? And like, we had 1 week, it just rug pulled, and it's just, so it's like, so I want to get more plugged in and get into the programs that are operating well at the time. And right now, the top dogs are Invisible AI, QP, GS Partners. Right, those are the top dogs in the space. Yeah, yeah, no, exactly. How much they're paying? Okay, so I'm making. Let me just go down the quick percentages for you. Uh, da, 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 da. Okay, these are averages, okay? So don't go kill me in the comments, guys. These are just averages. QP 10% a week, GS Partners 5% a week, Verse 2% a week, Sportsbook Partners 6% a week, ETF Pool 5% a week, Bit Sports 7% a week, Private Opportunity 6.8% a week or 27.2% a month. Invisible AI 10% a week or more. Capitalium 4.13% a week. Live Good Live Good, I make weekly income there, but you can't really do it on percentages. And then I also, yeah, listen, man, if you do, let's say you've got $1,000 to invest. What I would do is I would take $100 and put it in 10 different platforms, right? Rather than throw 1,000 into one, because it's way more risky if you throw 1,000 into one. It's less risk if you take 100 and put them into 10 different platforms. Now, also, what I do is I do my personal trading, right? And I have my trading course that's available. Let me show you some numbers from my trading tracker. The last 2 weeks, I did 28.14%. And then the week after that, I did 42.95%. Those are weekly numbers. Let me give you some of the daily numbers. 9.22%, 4.81%, 5.91%, 14.01%, 2.90%, 14.27%, 4.97%, 2.40%, 6.83%, 1.29%, 2.90%, 9.40%, 2.64%, 1.99%. And that was yesterday, that 1.99. I lost a lot of trades yesterday, but I still came out on top, right? And my trading course is attainable, achievable, sustainable. It's how I was able to make more than I ever made before. And I never trade for more than 1 hour a day, right? And I lay out my personal profitable strategy in that course, right? So there's a lot of options here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? So stay plugged in. All right, Michael, people need to swear off using the daily compound calculator and dreaming of early retirement. See these as a supplement at best. Yeah, see, you're getting you're picking up on a little bit of the sauce of what I talk about here. Like, I do use the forex compounding calculator for my personal trading because I want to show people that if you make 2% a day, right, on average, you can do some wild numbers, right? You can find financial freedom through through trading. But a lot she there's a little bit of a learning curve with trading. There's a demo account portion with trading, and then there's a discipline aspect to trading. And so a lot of people just find it easier to jump into the passive income platforms, which is fine. It's totally fine. But if you do that, you want to make sure that you're spreading out your risk and diversifying. All right. So one more time, I'm going to go through the announcement, and then I'm going to tell you what actually happened with Vortic United, okay? So for anybody who might have just recently joined. Dear Vortic United partners, the last weeks our IT was working incredibly hard to get all the updates done. As you know, we came across several bugs and security issues which made the process slower than anticipated. Especially the security part of the infrastructure is critical and takes a lot of time. Right now, guys, the reason why they're talking about security is because they're getting ready to say that they've been hacked. That's why they're doubling down on this security issue. In order to get all remaining bugs fixed and also take security to the highest standards, we have to rely on experts in that field. That's why we've consulted a renowned cybersecurity firm. Why would you be doing that? Specialist in this type of thing, which is also auditing payment processors of banks, exchanges, etc. We were waiting on them to do a quick check of the code to give us an estimation of A, the costs, and B, the timeline. That's the reason for our slightly delayed update. According to their estimation, it usually takes 2 through 4 weeks to do extensive security audits, pen testing of critical infrastructure and endpoints, fixing possible loopholes and bugs. The time is rather vague because it depends what they will find. That's why the deadline of that and fixed continuation date of operations is on the 1st of October or possibly earlier. So they're pushing us out till October 1st, according to them. We were hoping to resume already much earlier, but the security and infrastructure are critical of the long term success of Vortic United. On the other hand, we are working hard in the background, and once operations resume, we will even be able to expand our product range and will already tomorrow or the next day present you with this great news. Stay tuned and we will keep you updated. So they're saying that tomorrow or the next day, they're going to be presenting us with more opportunities to put our money into Vortic United, which why would anybody doing that? Why would anybody be putting more money into Vortic United if Vortic United is not paying out, right? So there is that's the latest stall tactic, right? What really happened? They're out of money. How did it happen? Here's how. So you've got your packages. You've got package A that was a 46-week duration. You've got package B that was a 40-week duration. You've got package C that was a 36-week duration. And you have the compounding plan that was a 32-week duration. Vortic United has now been operating for 48 weeks. 46 of those weeks it was paying, and they stopped paying 2 weeks ago. That means that the 32-week people, the compounding people, they've been having to pay them out. The 36-week people, they've been having to pay them out. The 40-week people, they've been having to pay them out. And now all of those 46-week people, they're also having to pay out. That happened 2 weeks ago, and they started to run out of money when they were in Las Vegas, right? For- You know, it was a difficult trip for Jensen in Las Vegas because that was when he realized that the money was gone, right? Because there wasn't enough new money coming in, there weren't enough new packages being bought, and everybody was pulling out their packages from the package A, package B, package C, and the compounding plan, and the money was quickly getting dumped out, right? Because those plans were now unlocked, right? Because remember, it locked up your funds for those periods, and then so much money was coming out, they didn't have enough to pay everybody out, and there you have it. Now they're talking about the bugs, they're talking about the security, they're talking about a lot of nonsense, right? It's talking a lot of nonsense, and they're pushing things out, and they're trying to figure out what to do, right? They were going to try to go for a money grab and bring a bunch of new people in, and then there's October 1st, guys. We've heard this song and dance before, guys. Pretty much, it's over, right? Don't hold your breath. Don't sit there and wait. Don't just do your calculations, figure out if you were above, figure out if you were below, figure out if you ROI'd, figure out if you lost, move on, right? That's the best thing that I can say. And continue to tune into the network because we give a lot of good information here on how to survive in this space. Like I said, I've had two or three major rug pulls just in the past couple of weeks, but I'm still doing okay. And I'm still making a lot passively because I'm involved in so many different platforms and I spread out my risk. Larry, I think it's good that people are exposed to content such as yours. People need to know the rules of the game, especially when it's a zero-sum game. Yeah, that's why I do what I do, man. I mean, I wish that everybody would be on the Unlimited Freedom Network and that they would be getting the sauce, right? It's just that sometimes people get to thinking that I'm being quote unquote negative, right, or that I'm being whatever, that I'm being like a quote unquote hater. But it's not. It's not. It's not. I'm trying to help, right? My heart is to help. I'm actually trying to help, right? But I don't think that it helps to tell people a bunch of bogus nonsense. Okay. My Russian friend, shout out to you, Matthew Missy. The rug pull language is the same all the time. Yep, Novatech C12, it's the same. And that's what's so disappointing about this is they're using that exact same language. It's so disappointing. All right, we got Devarius Jones. If we get your trading course, do you give out signals on what trades to jump into? Well, I was doing that for a while, but what happened to various is that people were like, I had a Telegram group for all my trading students, but then people started joining the Telegram group without actually buying the course, right? And I also had like a Patreon, but then people were joining the Patreon without actually buying the course. So I just said, okay, well, people are going to do that, then I'm not going to do that. But what the course does is it shows you the setups, so you don't need a signal because it shows you how to find the signals. So you'll find the setup first, and then it shows you how to find the setup. And then once you found the setup, it shows you how to wait for the entry point. Then it shows you the exact entry point. Then it shows you the exact time you should enter and the exact duration of the trade, right? So I'm giving you everything in the trading course, right? This is the same trading strategy that I use every single day. Those percentage numbers that I just went over with you guys, that's from my trading strategy, right? So it's the same strategy. Hurry, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, good to have you here. Hi, what's your opinion about Vecubur? Well, I'm not supposed to talk about Vecubur, and I've actually got some people like hating on me on YouTube because I put some old videos out about it. Vecubur is in my private network, so just go down to my private Telegram, and Vecubur, it's dangerous, man. It's risky. That's my opinion. I've got some large sums of money locked up in their Edison plan and their what is it? The Elliston plan and the Windsor plan, right? And so I'm just praying to God that they last long enough so that I can pull that money out, right? But I've already ROI'd on another plan where I was just getting the daily. So yeah, I use Vecubur. Sure. You just got to be smart about it because any of these things can go away at any time. Wycliffe, if you let it pile up in your wallet and then do turn the withdrawals back on them, they'll be hurting even more. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't see how they can survive this. Larry, if anyone is a hater, it's me. Oh, it's all good, Larry. I appreciate people. I appreciate the discourse. What I don't appreciate is that when people just want to come on here and be a smart, you know what, right? Jeff Taylor, does your trading course apply to forex trading on MT4 platforms used on US30 and NAS 100? Yeah, you can use it on MetaTrader 4. Yes, but it's not built for MetaTrader 4. Okay, and it's built for binary options trading, right? Quick trades. We're talking about micro moves, quick price action, right? So we're not daily news isn't going to be affecting it. Uh, you know, large macro fluctuations aren't going to be affecting it. It's just micro, very short moves, price action only. You can trade it at any time. But the signals can be used and applied in a traditional forex, right? So because it's the same thing, right? You have to change the time frames. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit the like button because nobody is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. If you're in here, if you're able to, if you're willing to, do me a favor and smash that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you ring the notification bell, right? That way you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. Black Rose, what's going on, Black Rose? Good to see you. When I saw their notice referring to 2 to 4 more weeks upgrade, yeah, Vortic is just one of those platforms where people got comfortable and they put in a lot of money. Yep. Oh man, I've got a ton of money in Vortic. Tracy, how long is your course? Well, you could sit down and take it in a day. I mean, it's because I lay it. It's easy to lay out for you. It's 11 modules, and you go through the modules, and you can go once you have the course. You have the course. So you can go through the modules. You know, as many times as you want. Hallray, did you ensure about Vecuber's location exactly? Well, Vecubur, man, buyer beware, my friend, right? Trade at your own risk, my friend, right? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to say Vecuber's risky. That's what I'm going to say, right? But having said that, I've been making good ROI with Vecubur, and I don't expect all these things to last forever. I don't expect any of them to last forever. I mean, you know, that's not how we're doing it. But we're definitely, I like right now. I like QP. I like GS Partners because they've been solid, and Invisible AI is killing the game right now. So if you want to get in early on something, Invisible AI is that rocket ship right now, and people are jumping on board, right? So, if something's going to last 3 months, it's good to get in the first month. If something's going to last 6 months, it's still good to get in the first months or 9 months or a year, whatever. I mean, some of the platforms last longer than others, as we know. But that is the update, right? That's all the sauce that I have for you right now on Vortic United. Yes, I think it's a rug pull. Where's the link for the course in the email? Linked in the description. So just open up the description. The course is under educational tools, and my email is like one of the first links there. It's a Proton email. So just shoot me an email and we will chat. I would love to do that. Do a phone call or a quick Zoom meeting or something like that. I'd love to do that. Wayne, Vaughn, there was to be a webinar meeting with Mike just now, and it's not happening. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, they'll probably keep the meetings going to some extent because they want to pull in some easy money and some quick money to try to, I don't know, build themselves back up or just take a money grab. Who knows at this point, right? But that's where it's at. And like I said, guys, to me, this is a rug pull, and the only way I'm going to say it's not a rug pull is when I start getting paid. Right, I got to get paid. I don't want to hear no more excuses. I don't want to hear no more talk. I don't want to go to no more webinars. I don't want to go to no more meetings. I want to get paid. And if I get paid, I will be happy to come back on here and just throw a big party and say, hey, guys, I was wrong. And I'm so happy I was wrong. I would love to be wrong. I don't think I am. Black Rose, I love QP too, but I'm worried how their plans for September will affect their operations. I'm a bit nervous. Changes always bring problems. Well, I think that that what I would say is just make sure that you practice your risk management principles and don't invest anything that you cannot afford to lose. If you're in the green with QP, then you want to stay in the green, right? Just stay in the green. That's what I would say, right? Stay in the green and maybe jump on Invisible AI or get the trading course or something. You see what I mean? Just just but yeah, you got to practice those risk management strategies. I mean, that's the only way to survive in this space, right? You got to practice those strategies, and I do teach those strategies on here, but I also do teach those strategies in the trading course. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys coming through. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. That is everything about Vortic United. I will repost this video on just as a regular YouTube video so everybody can watch it. Don't forget to see the latest Novatech update that I did. Yes, I actually did a Novatech update. Passive income demand says, as a multi-million dollar company, should have an alternative for payouts instead of waiting all the way to October. Yeah, man. Well, it's bullcrap. It's just an excuse, right? They're just let's call it what it is. They're stalling. They're stalling and they're doing a money grab. They're trying to get some more money in because they ran out of money. They ran out of money 2 weeks ago when they started having to pay all the 46-week people. They've already been paying the 32-week people. Remember, the platform's been going for 48 weeks now. 2 weeks ago was the 46-week mark, so they had to start paying out the 46-week people. They've already been paying out the 32-week people. They've already been paying out the 40-week people. They've already been paying out the 36-week people. Now they have to start paying out the 46-week people. The money's gone. They ran out of money. The money's not there, right? That's what's going on. So we'll see you guys on the next one here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. And don't forget, guys, I put out a Novatech update today. Yes, we actually had a Novatech update. So don't forget to go check that out. See you guys on the next one. Take care.